What's up guys, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to another Jake's Cobra Eden Editor tutorial. What I want to talk to you about today is when you design your base and stuff, sometimes you want some gates and things like that up. The most common gates that people use, let me get one of those, is normally the bar gate, okay, or the boom gate, depends on how you want to call that. I want to show you how to get this to open and close by itself, that you don't, if let's say there's a vehicle, let's go NATO, cars, take the hunter, oops, we don't want people inside that, there we go. Let's say for argument's sake you want to put this gate here and you want the vehicles that your infantry is going to use to go through this gate, for example. Okay, the problem with that is the following. Let me show you quickly. Doesn't matter which space I take. Now, if you wanted to go through this gate, you basically had to drive up to this gate, get out, get close to the gate, interact with it to open it, get back in the vehicle, drive through the gate, get out of your vehicle and close it again. Now that's going to be a pain in the ass, especially you have to do this 2 or 3 times during your mission. This is really going to be a pain. So how do we pass that? We're going to make this gate open and close automatically. Okay, so how are we going to do this? We're going to go triggers. It's a very basic trigger. You're going to go F3 trigger, and we want a square trigger. Okay, that's a 500 meters, that's a 10 by 10 by 10. We're gonna go a square trigger like that. Okay, we're gonna put it more or less in the middle. We're gonna sync it to the gate. Remember, how do we sync? Right click, connect, sync to. Now if you go to the trigger, you can change the size of trigger quite easily. Just double click on it. Here's the sizes. You want it, let's say 10 meters by 5 meters by 5 meters. It's going to be long like that, which is normally better, so the guy is not going to drive into the gate while it's still busy opening. So let's go 15 meters. There we go. That's nice and long. It will open early enough. Now, what we want to do is we want this trigger to activate when blue 4, which is NATO in this case, enters. We don't want it to open for the enemy. Trigger type is none. Activation is blue 4. Activation type, if blue 4 is in that marked area, it will activate the trigger. It's repeatable. Okay, so you want this to be repeatable. You want them to do this more than once. You're going to paste in this little script here. That gate is going to be the gate name. Okay, so in this case, oh, not a trigger, the gate. Let's give the gate a name. Double click on it, and we're going to say this is gate underscore 01. Okay, capital letter gate underscore 01. So we're going to go here, paste this in. We're going to say gate, now remember this now, gate underscore 01, animate door underscore 1 underscore rotate that is true, basically. Okay. On deactivation, move on to repeatable. On deactivation, you're basically going to say exactly the same thing. Let's just copy that over, make sure. And you're going to go 0 because that one opens and that one closes. Okay, let's test this out. So, playing scenario, mission maker. I've gone through this very fast, but let's hope it works now. I didn't skip anything, I don't think so. With my glasses hanging down my nose. I hate this new glitch. So, basically if we straight on and 15 meters away from this gate should open. There we go. Gate opens. Once we're out of the trigger zone, gate should close. Now if we're in a vehicle, let me just get rid of these glasses. Okay. Now if we're in a vehicle, let me go third person so you can see. And we are on our way to the gate. This is going to happen. It's going to open. Once we're through, it's going to close again. Very simple little script, but very handy, and it makes things for your players so much easier. It works for whatever vehicle or wherever there's a blue 4 soldier close by. So now let's recap quickly. Let's go back into the editor. What you can do is that specific command is for these gates. You can do it for normal doors, okay? But these gates is what I'm showing you now. Put it on your gate where you want it. Double click on your gate, give it a name. Why do we give it a name? If we don't give it a name and this trigger doesn't refer to a specific gate, it's not going to work, okay? Because that's why we needed to give it a name. All you change here is gate, give it whatever name you want to. You create your trigger. Remember the triggers we get from F3, and you change the size as you want it. Double click on your trigger. There's your that's the gate, not the trigger. There we go. You're gonna say, you can give it a name if you want to. You can give it a text name if you want to. Don't stress about that. What you're gonna do, worry about is the size, whether it's gonna be square or round or oval. Type, leave it on none. Activation, who activates the trigger? That's blue 4. Activation type, present. So whenever blue 4 is present, it will do on activation. We make it repeatable. So 6 cars can go through there, and every time the car goes through, it will open. If you don't leave it repeatable, it will only do it the very first time. Okay. Condition you leave as is. On activation, you put your gate name, the name that you gave your gate. Animate, square bracket, quotation marks, door _1 _ ROT for rotate. Close your quotation marks, comma, 1. That opens it. On deactivation, when you're out of the zone, it's going to do exactly the same, but it's going to do 0, which means it's going to close it again. I hope that's a nice little handy thing for you guys to learn. Hopefully that's going to help you to make your bases and your missions even nicer. You can do this at roadblocks, all that kind of things, where the roadblocks are only going to open for one specific faction, for independents or whoever. The other guys must actually get out and open this. To delay them, maybe cause an ambush or whatever. But guys, I hope this helped you. Remember, if first time viewer, bash the subscribe button. Many more tutorials to come. I do tutorials, I do let's plays, I do Zeus videos. Hope this helped you. Bash the like button if you learned something new, guys. and see you in the next one. Enjoy.